Here we are
Broaden's
in the...
mind.
Yes, indeed, but we're not here for broadening the mind. We're here to speak to
I
Natty.
have been meaning to speak with you.
Yes, and are you,
I
Natty?
still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how
I
everyone knows
am
about it.
pretty
I
cool.
told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me.
You obviously got in
She
trouble.
likely told other professors, and
I guess not.
news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
Obviously. Her concern is she should be proud of
If she
you.
knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
Let's just
If
get her
she
more
knew
in
any
trouble.
more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm
There's some
sorry.
other connotations right there.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What
Matabeleland.
exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I
Can we
take it?
become an
He could
animagus?
become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me.
Oh,
and
there was
hit.
poachers and hunters.
As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone.
Naturally.
And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother
Maybe,
and I tried to
maybe.
go on without him, but
Perhaps.
it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Are you looking to avenge
Do you
his
think
death?
taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father
Yeah,
did not
because they're
want that.
completely unrelated people.
He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
Yes, yes. I'm certainly not in it for the profit.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent
I'm a
seer,
mismatched guy.
but I think
Purple,
it bothers her
white,
to
green,
this day that
blue,
she did not see my father's
brown.
death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
I don't think this is a small way. What would your father think of what
Do
we've
you
been
think
doing?
your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh
better.
my. That is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry
Who asked
as my
for
mother
Didi?
does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
Oh, I'm so sorry,
I'm
Natty.
sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words.
You're welcome.
We all have our progress, and we will succeed. Thank
All
you
right.
again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Ah, thank you. Hi. Yes. I'll be. I know we're going to meet. Whatchamacallit?
Revelio.
Poppy to help the beasts and all that, but I need a unicorn. Goddammit. Wait, did that thing bloody sense me? Oh no! Come back! Sorry about that, bud. But you need to get in the box. Get in, get in, get in! Get in! Yeah, you're mine. We got a unicorn.
I'll look after you.
I've rescued you now. Alright, let's go see Poppy. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, Poppy.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Sure they will.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
They won't like this.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to
Forget
tell
those
that we're
Snidgets.
sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Centaurs don't know. Are known for being wise, actually.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll
I
simply
actually
be
have
honest
a
with them
secret
about
to
what we're
hide.
trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
Oops, something's just happened. They don't seem particularly... Oh, they've just come past. Nope, they're circling us. They don't like us. Leave us, Mr. Centaur. Where's Firenze, the nice one? Don't hurt them. Oh, damn, these guys.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in
Bro,
coming
you're not
here,
very
little
nice, are you?
witch.
Right. Please, friendly Centaur, come out now.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not
there we
harm
go.
the young.
Doran,
It is not our way.
the unicorn Centaur.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
Screw you guys.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Oh, he's that old because that's why his thingy's turned white.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Okay, loser.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now,
Wonderful things.
follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Yeah, we'll look after him.
Could it be?
Yes, it could be.
In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd.
Ooh, we're
Find
going
me
down
after you
south
have
now.
done this.
I've not explored there at all. Well, this was an eventful
I
meeting.
don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone.
We're gonna evolve that
What do
Pokemon.
moonstones have to do with Snidgets?
It's a
And
Pokemon.
why
We're
was
gonna
he so
evolve it
certain about
a
where we could
moonstone.
find one?
He knows where it is. Isn't Moonstone common?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
It's gotta be a
Knowing
special one.
centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
He was annoyingly
He could
cryptic.
have been a bit clearer, or stayed a moment and answered our questions.
Yeah.
Centaurs can be cryptic. Gran says no one talks more in circles than a centaur. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
Okay, well,
I'll let you know what I find.
Alright, I'll just hang around then, I guess. Goodbye then. Bye, Poppy. Gotta go flying technique, I'll give that. Thanks! Alright, finally into this.
Guys.
Yes, finally into this unlocked room. There's a demiguise, as you just said. Over here we have important Murgle artifact, a cannon. Though they didn't know that. And now we have another room unlocked. Oh. Alchemy class. Ah, but they don't teach alchemy no more. Alright, we have unlocked this spot in the dungeons, which has a frog in it. Through the frog we go to this area, which is a locked gate. Here we've got... How do you do this again? Oh, there we go. Right, over here we've got... Troll man. And then we come across to here. There's got another frog there, but there's also something across here. There's not something across here. Huh. Okay, so we go straight through this frog, right? And now we get this chest.
Revelio.
That was a whole lot of work, wasn't it? Alright, so we're here doing this, and to get it, you see that? This has got the unicorn symbol on it. When that goes over the unicorn symbol, it starts to open. See? I never noticed this before. But that's what we need to do. So as soon as that comes there, right on the edge, stop there, open the door for me, and in I go. That's how that works.
Revelio.
See, don't. Right, so next up, stop that there, we'll go get the next one. Which
Revelio.
is this one, I think. Did the door open? Nope, it was not that one. Has it continued moving? It has. Alright, but you can see it on each floor. So this one needs that, which is that as well. Rest of them. And we're in.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Gotta get out of here before the bloody door closes.
Lumos.
And we can go to the next floor. Up we go. Now we're on this level, which has this one, which is the snake head things. So this one we'll have to wait for it to come back around. And that has opened that. Which has two collection chests. Ooh, I got a Christmas tree, and it's Christmas, so that works out nicely. On to the next level. The last one, which is obviously on the right. I'm going to have to get this from downstairs or upstairs, maybe? Which one's closer? Upstairs will not work. Okay. So go float down and do this one. As soon as it gets to this angle.
Arrest them.
There you go. And now go upstairs. Let's run it.
Revelio.
Solved Hogwarts secret. Challenge complete. Nice. Alright. Time to meet Professor Fig and sneak into Headmaster Black's headmaster office. Hello, Professor. I guess we're waiting. Maybe we're waiting until nighttime or something. Hello, Professor Fig. Begin
Now,
this
hey,
quest.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one
It's
we
up
saw
my
at
bum.
Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive
Bum
drills to
medicine.
help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
Yeah,
They
he
encountered each other at Rookwood
haven't
Castle.
announced Tom was
She was doing research.
Gotta say.
That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know
He was
what to
crushing
say.
hard.
She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is
He's
the
got a
next trial?
gocklod.
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
We need to go up there.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
Scrope,
He
eh?
is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A Polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Ooh.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into?
We'll have to
And take
drain
ages
it
to
out of
brew.
him.
It does?
So how do you already have Polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
You're a bad man, Mr. Fig. Even got a nice container for it. What about my clothes, though? I'm guessing he's changed my clothes. No, I've kept the tailcoat. It kind of matches.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes.
Oh, they were
As we
close to ours,
discussed,
wearing anyway.
You'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa.
Why?
She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
I guess we'll just be going around like this then, eh? I can't even use my wand. I can't use anything. Alright. Let's go find him.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Professor
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion,
I
and
kind of want to learn more about this.
Well,
I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I will decide
I
elsewhere.
assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
I want to see what him is.
I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
I'll be going there anyway.
Yes, no need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student.
He's messing with him.
If you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
It'll probably be me.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry. Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
What could the headmaster want?
Oh, hello, Gareth.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces.
All right, kiss ass.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently
I helped him with that.
prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? Sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydew.
Don't try and blame it on me.
That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears
We're just messing with him.
everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
All right. We're going this way. Look at Mr. Headmaster
If
Block.
you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Oh, hello.
Headmaster, here, what could he want?
Hello, ominous.
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I can't
beg
see
your
where you're
pardon,
going,
sir.
are
I'm
you?
simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
Shut up, blind boy.
I assure you, I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
On the way. Go on. I wonder what spell he used to see everywhere.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Professor, a word?
Oh,
Professor Black. Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children!
I'd like to do some window shopping in Hogsmeade this weekend. No, it's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom.
The
And
disillusionment.
before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Okay, off you go, Cressida Bloom.
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Nothing is. Shh. Okay, up we go. Mr. Headmaster's running about everywhere.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
I wonder if we found anybody else if we took a different path.
Professor.
Oops.
I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh.
Good cover.
Very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I might be going a bit too far for this. I don't miss.
Well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle.
I am going
Supposedly
everywhere.
on Professor Fig's
A lot.
behalf.
I'm
I've
at the
heard
castle a lot.
unsettling rumours of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor.
Yes,
No,
yes, that's
no, no,
bad.
no, you cannot.
Bad acting.
I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Be weird if she tried to kiss him right now.
But I'm
because they have
happy
a
to
secret
look
relationship.
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
What, are we going somewhere? Goodbye.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that.
Alright, here we are.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Am I going to give a headmaster's speech?
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Ahem! Attention, students! I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the stunning banners of Slytherin. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
Yeah, Slytherin, baby. Alright, Scrope, let's talk.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
He's gonna need a beating. You dare question me?
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir.
Beat yourself.
Of course, sir.
Blind
Scrope
yourself.
begs
Hit yourself with the
forgiveness.
iron.
It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right.
Tojo's pure.
Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's to do with the purity of blood.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Tojo's
Obviously.
pure.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Tojo's.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
Toujours
There is
pure.
another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master.
Oh yeah, I
What
have
do
that,
you
don't
wish
I?
Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you.
Why do I keep burping? Oh, it's because of the thing.
Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Alright, let's go. Huh? Why is it telling me to go this way? Oh, to hide. His Polyjuice potion wears off.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Alright, quickly hide as I change.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Alright, we're going to the headmaster's office. Let's complete the Polyjuice plot. Now it's time to go to the headmaster's office. Up we go.